We live going. Now we're live. We're back.
He doesn't know. It's my fault.
Yeah, he doesn't know. Now he does.
It's my fault. I just put it in the comment in the private chat.
Just like that turd in the toilet. You just can't get that sucker to go down. You got to put toilet paper on it and then flush it again.
Throw holy water.
Well, hey, everybody. We're back live. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Yep. What's up, everybody?
Happy Veterans Day. I'm wearing my veteran stuff, you know.
Oh, there you go.
Tomorrow. Anyways, happy Veterans
I'll
Day.
be wearing all my camouflage this Saturday out deer hunting with my son.
Yeah.
I'll be out shooting
29-degree
people.
weather.
I'm not sure what I'll be doing this weekend, but it'll be something exciting, I'm sure. Whatever it is.
29-degree weather and freezing our butts off. And that's what the thermos is for.
Right.
Welcome back, everybody. This is part
Welcome back.
2. We now have been we've been monetized and we're awesome and we're so popular and famous that we have a part 2.
Yep.
Part 1 and part 2.
Dun, dun.
The first hour was part 1 and the second hour was part 2.
What's up, Scotty Wilson?
Really, Rosie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely good
You read
time.
that?
I'm sure he's going to like that.
Sean, Chrissy, Carl, Scott, what's going on, y'all?
I wasn't trying to be.
Carl.
Oh,
I think we all just love each other. Everybody just.
We'll have Carl on here in a few weeks
Cool.
on the 13th Dimension. He's one of our hosts on the network.
Nice.
Sean and Chrissy.
I got to share this all back out again.
I didn't share it so many places. I got private messages saying, "Thanks for sharing. Why don't you share all of your podcasts on this page from now on?" I was like, "Okay."
There you
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're asking for.
New allies. I like allies that I can always share to that don't have some kind of like policy against it or like whatever.
Yeah, it's okay. We understand. Things happen.
That's awesome.
It does. Usually, I mean, on 13th Dimension, but not on my shows. Come
Well,
on, man.
you have a 13th Dimension member on your show tonight, so therefore.
Tell Rosie to share it out to the same places again.
No, don't do that,
We're in all the
Rosie.
same places again.
Yeah.
No.
It's a different link, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang.
I've shared it.
That's a lot
Okay.
of firing off. That's a lot of firing. Sidetrackers, anyways, messaged me. That's one of the pages I shared on and said that we can share anything on there as long as it's not
Awesome.
terrible.
Send me an invite, and I'll like it. And then if you don't
Yeah,
share
me
it, I
too.
will.
And you can share on my page.
Yeah.
I do.
How about the other people? You already share. That's a give me. You already. That's your page too, Tim.
Well, we share the same mind, so we
That's
share a
what I'm saying.
brain.
That's a scary place to be.
We're connected.
All right.
Between cigars and hurricanes, Howard and I connected mentally.
Yes. Yeah. Hanging out in the French quarters too much.
That's right. I was about to pay a homeless man $40
Sidetrackers
to play the
podcast.
saxophone.
I bet you he would enjoy that too. Pay me $40, I'll play stuff out of my butthole. I don't
$40,
care. Money is money.
So the thing people don't realize about me is I love music, and I've been a musical guy for years, and I've played the saxophone since the 6th grade.
Oh, shoot. Serenade Crystal and stuff with it, you know?
But I haven't played in a very long time. I don't have a sax anymore.
Yeah, Sean, we see you.
I sold my saxophone years ago when I was kind of destitute and needed the money. I was young and stupid, and I sold my saxophone. So Crystal, I've been married to Crystal for 20 years, and she's never heard me play.
Never?
Not once.
Damn.
So I almost bought one at a pawn shop last year, but it was really rough.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was.
I probably had COVID. Hey, Ernie! Ernie, what's up, brother?
What's up, Mr. Pack? What?
I gotta get down to Kentucky and bring my vacuum cleaner.
What's going on?
I need to get down there and get some chicken and waffles.
You guys got
Yes.
Ernie says bring biscuits and you'll be
Biscuits and gravy. Yes.
Biscuits and gravy and.
That poor man never gets his biscuits. That's the sad part.
Well, he gets biscuits. He does now. That's from
Well, he's a good boy. when Denise lets him out of the cage.
Howard.
He's not playing.
Okay.
Yeah,
hang
that's
on.
true, Sean. Yep. Some cool. Matter of fact, my daughter's buried on the West Bank, so I know exactly what you're talking about, Sean. Howard, what? What's wrong with Howard? Heard Howard. What?
Oh no! It was Crystal. She was having some technical issues. It was fine.
I'm resharing and putting continue.
We're good.
Man, she's the boss now, and look at it. It's all full in the hell in the handbasket.
I told you all this shit would happen.
Wow.
That's the boss.
She's like, I done told you. I told you. That's
No,
my
that's
Native
not
American word. I told you. I done told you. I done told you.
I'm done.
Josh,
Yeah.
Josh,
That's my Native American.
in the house.
I done told you.
What's up?
What's up, Josh?
Hey, Josh. I haven't seen him in a while. Probably a couple days. How's it going? Or I haven't seen him this week.
And Irene found us back on the YouTube.
Sorry, we had
Irene, how's it going?
some aliens intercepted our extraterrestrials intercepted our.
They disrupted our transmission.
Who got probed, though?
I did.
I was gonna say, I looked up. It's like the Brady Bunch.
If it did, it was Superman because I didn't see it and I didn't feel anything.
It's still in there from all I know.
Oh my God! Scott Wilson says I have an aquatic entity coming on.
Is that why you're still up?
Government.
It's way
Ernie,
past your
government.
bedtime, dude.
It's the government. It was the government.
It's past your bedtime, Scotty.
It is.
We love Scotty.
Yes, we do.
I do.
I need to put him back in Jeremy's daughter's high chair and feed him cake again. He fits so perfect.
I need to go get some
Ricky,
sweets for some
when
reason
he gets
now.
in our Mustang,
Oh my
we
God!
keep a booster seat in the car for when Scott rides it. Because he
On the
can't
Facebook.
see out the window unless we have a booster seat.
I can see him trying to look out the side window too. Oh, Scotty, what are we gonna do with you, bro?
Oh, you did? Okay, brother. He is. He is Irene. He's the nicest guy that I've ever met. He'll do anything for anybody.
Yep.
He's taking tomorrow off.
Hey,
Look at his age.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope, he earned it.
Yep.
He's going to be by Tim's house, humping that leg, getting his
Mm-hmm.
Veterans Day gift.
That was the alien probe.
That was the alien probe, all right. Whoa! We keep it spooky, y'all.
I think it's spooky. I like that.
Yep.
She said the link for Facebook isn't coming up. Scotty's gonna be my guest on You Can Make This Shit Up Soon.
Perfect guest you could ever have for that, Ernie. Oh my God, bro.
Hi.
Beth.
Oh, look at this
Darling,
Beth.
I love you too.
Beth.
Hi,
I've
Beth.
talked to you forever. I thought Beth like bleeped to another planet because I haven't talked to him forever. Good to see you. Stop by. And I saw John was on there. Like if you look on the phone or whatever, I looked on the phone on Paranormal Swamp, and John Huntington's on there, but you can't see him. on
Oh,
here.
okay. Very cool.
He's nice. I like him. I'm just putting part 2 and sharing it out.
Ricky,
That's what I was
what
doing. I
is
was sharing it out.
what is your absolute favorite piece of equipment to use?
Boy, y'all know me, my voice recorders. I just love Audio is the one thing that I live for.
Audio?
I'll get you there.
I like audio too.
Yep, I have numerous recorders. I even have an emergency recorder in my car in case I need it. If I pull up on a cemetery, you know.
Ain't nothing wrong with taking it easy.
Recorders, and I like my spirit box. I still love using the thermal.
Oh yeah, thermal always a good tool to have.
But to be honest with you, I think I like debunking tools almost as much as I like.
That's my go-to. My EDI. Yep.
Get your EDI. I like the debunking tools as much as I like the investigative tools.
I like the coffee. The coffee's my favorite part of the investigation.
Yes.
We did a
coffee or caffeine. I'm good.
We did a residential once with this guy. He had a lot going on in his house, but it was all because we weren't experiencing anything. But the EMF in his house was like a 145 in spots.
Boy.
Yeah, like his house was not grounded.
That'll make anybody hallucinate. I'm sorry, that's some high EMF. Big time.
And then on top of that, he had a lot of cats and had obviously not cleaned the litter box very often.
REM pods are cool too.
That's a new
I like using them as well.
Yes, I do like REM pods. REM pods are a lot of fun. We have a teammate that makes them for $40.
Oh yeah, Blake.
Yeah. Blake Price makes them for $40.
Yep.
And they're good. They're good REM pods. I always like them.
Spirit balls are the best, and they have come in clutch so much lately. For me, they really, and they're hard. They're hard to set off.
And it's got cat scratch fever on this door, and it's so loud. I don't know if y'all can.
That is true, though. Read about that since Howard takes cat balls wrong. I do, because I thought they were cutting off these poor little fellas' no-nos.
Poor little fellas' no-nos.
Hey, Scott. Or Howard.
The sacrificial.
I like two above that.
Two above it?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Well, Scott, you know me, man. Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. Oh, kitty. Oh.
Is it a boy cat?
Yes.
He's got no balls.
He's a pregnant boy cat.
Hey, whatever floats his boat.
But yeah, haunted Old South Pittsburgh Hospital is my favorite place as of yet.
Somebody has sweeping spirit boxes. Yes, acid will make you hallucinate too, Scott.
Oh my
You big gooby.
Cats are the best.
Oh wow.
He's sitting there watching me. He's like, I'm your biggest fan.
Oh no.
Oh no. So sorry, Joshua.
Oh yeah.
Fire's going up.
Yeah, brother. We're always sorry to hear that.
If you need us to do anything privately, or if you need any, just moral support, you can message me, or any of us probably.
Absolutely.
He's on all of our shows. He watches every single one.
Getting some kind of feedback. Oh, what the hell is that?
Staticky. Yeah, I'm hearing it too.
Question for Ricky. Beth asked.
I think it's electronic feedback.
It is.
I've never had that before.
It happens on my end, I think.
Like a static, like white noise.
Tell us about your show, Ricky. What do you do on your show?
So the show, pretty much, as far as the podcast goes, our main goal is to challenge the paranormal field in a good way. Meaning, we try to take a scientific approach to as far as, debunking and all that other stuff. But as well as we'll have our celebrity guests and special guests every now and then. But mainly it's just made to challenge what most people that you don't see on, most paranormal podcasts. We like to take stuff and dissect it. We've got a lot of really cool stuff in the future for that as well.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yes, I
tell
hear
you,
that, and I think
yeah.
that is my end, to be honest.
Now, the one you want to talk to, Ricky, I don't know if you ever talked to him, is John Griffin II. He does, I mean, very scientific way he does things when he's doing investigations. And we got into a discussion, and I did not know that, but you get higher quality EVPs when it's more humid outside.
I didn't know that.
So I did not know
That is
that.
interesting.
He
Lots of
takes
different, like,
weather.
probably
He
habitat.
takes ground samples. He takes the foundation that the building's built on. He takes what's under the ground. Like here in Indiana, we have a high concentration of limestone.
Oh, limestone's insane.
Yeah.
So limestone, is it on limestone? Is it on shale? Is it on, what's underneath the building? What's the building's foundation made of? He takes all these different factors and focuses on one part of investigating and the effects that causes on that one part of investigating.
Right.
He does the show Paranormal Puzzle on Paraflex.
Okay. I'll definitely check that out. That's awesome. I like his mind.
Yeah, he's got a really sharp mind.
Yeah.
You know,
But no, as far as the orbs go, honestly, I believe in them 100%. To me, it's energy. I think it's just energy that's present during the time of, how the spirits are drawing it out of the air. And natural energy sometimes. But no, I believe in orbs.
well, Ronnie
100%.
likes orbs because they shake round and they oval and they float. They remind me
yeah.
of biscuits flying.
Oh, you can tell the difference between dust
Denise
and
is
orb.
throwing them at
100%.
Denise is throwing the biscuits at him. Here, Ronnie, shut up.
Definitely. But hey, he's not wrong though. It is humid as fucking Georgia. It's humid over in the bayou, I'm sure as well.
I was there in April last year, and it was hot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We were still walking around with long pants and long sleeve shirts up here and jackets.
Yep.
Get down there, and I'm
It's
like,
hot as
"Ooh,
yeah.
Lord."
Yeah, that's the truth. It can
Tank
be
tops and shorts
pretty
the
damn
whole
hot.
time I was there. Flip flops.
Sean said a single orb that does that. You'd be surprised at the orbs that we capture constantly. And I mean, you have to. You get to a point where if you look and you see an orb, you can tell if it's a bug or if it's a true orb. I even got these orbs that I've seen that are like ribbons. And they just kind of just wave like that. It's real weird. And then I've seen another type of orb where I don't know what they call it. It's like a huge. This is about maybe a circumference of 2 to 2.5 feet, and it's distorted. It's like a distortion. It's like looking through a wavy glass or something, and it just floats around. I mean, I've captured some of them before too. So I mean, I don't know what the hell that is. That's something new to me. I've never seen before.
right.
But I've captured them at a couple of locations. So I guess nobody's really looking for them or something. But I can show whoever. I might pull up the videos, but
There's been a few times I've actually seen them, and it's been very few myself. I was at my house in one of my houses in Georgia where I saw it, and it literally moved through the whole entire house. Like I literally watched it come down the hallway, around the corner, into the room, back around my room, and then back past me, and then it vanished.
Howard, last question. Yes.
yes, that's Kevin. He's a good friend of mine. He owns a Facebook page. It's called TNOC, the New Orleans Connection.
Okay.
It shows different things about New Orleans, which is just restaurants, places to go, theater, you name it. It has everything New Orleans in this blog, or it's in his Facebook page. And he matter of fact, Kevin was he still is a paranormal investigator. Matter of fact, he was on the Sci-Fi Channel with is it Paranormal Swamp something? I can't remember the name of it now to save myself. Kevin, what was the name of that show you was on?
Building this question, Ricky.
Yeah, let's get to
this.
this.
Yeah, I see it. Where do you see the paranormal field going with technology, and what do you think is going to make the biggest upcoming change? technology, I see it two ways. It can be good, it can be bad, because it's, in the end, just like any piece of equipment we use, it's all about your intentions when it comes down to it. And sometimes they have faults, unfortunately, but the thing I see the big change for the field is there's so many people out there now that are experimenting and making new stuff, and I just think it's good that paranormal investigators as a whole are starting to do it, because we know what works, or what we think will work, versus some random company trying to sell an app or a piece of ghost hunting equipment. They don't have any experience in the field, so
Now,
I see it doing some
to,
good things for the field.
I've talked to some really, really big names in the field here recently, and I came out with this idea probably well over a year ago, but other people are starting to implement it before I can because it's expensive. 3 words: room mapping LiDAR. That'll be the next big thing.
Yeah.
In fact, I just saw a picture the other day of the same thing in thermal image and in room mapping LiDAR. And room mapping LiDAR shows a 3-dimensional picture of what was going on.
I could see that being a game changer, honestly.
Yeah. And literally you can see the spirit through the thermal. It's cold. It does not have a residual heat to it. And then you can see it in 3D at the exact same time with the room mapping LiDAR, and it was amazing. Amazing. Like, pretty much for me, it was almost irrefutable.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But now, nowadays, even if you don't have to go out and buy a piece of equipment that's worth thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars.
And you don't.
You could do something like what Jeremy York's done with the dog whistle.
Yep.
Which it's a high frequency pitch.
That's another thing. I was there the day that was born. We spent I don't know, all day looking, and we ended up finding that dog whistle at some mom and pop feed shop. We checked all over, big pet stores.
It's funny.
But no, yeah, I love people who think outside the box, 100%, because that's what we need in the field. And
yeah,
it's like Ernie said, Brandon Alvis. That's another one. Him and Mustafa, their minds are just amazing when it comes to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I like I said, I came up with that idea probably about 1.5 years ago when I first came out with the idea of room mapping LiDAR. I thought it would be amazing because I saw a documentary where somebody mapped a cave with it. And I'm like, the amount of data points that takes to map a cave, if you could use that in a room that you were investigating in, anything that moved within that would cause an anomaly in that research, in that data.
Is everybody hearing us okay out there? Because I have someone that said that.
Yeah, it's not. Right after he said that, though, it cut out. Our sound did. Yeah, for just a second. I was going to ask him what platform was he using. I don't know if it matters or not, but he's either using one of the 2 Facebook pages. He's not using YouTube.
They're having the 13th dimension problems tonight. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, it's my fault. I've been married 20 years. It's my fault.
We need to come up with a counter intel way to intercept the people that are, trying to take over our frequency. Whoever's trying to take us down.
That comment.
I'm sorry, Scott. Like I said, my background's in radio and broadcast journalism, so I'm used to talking.
I love it.
He's always on me.
Can't take him nowhere.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I'm the kind of guy who doesn't know too many strangers, so I talk to everybody.
So I have to say, Rosie, I love the hair tonight.
Thank you.
Looking scrumptious tonight. It looks like a vanilla ice cream
Thank you.
cone.
Period blonde just for this show.
I love it. Sean says he's trying a brand new app called Ghost Code soon. We'll see. We'll see.
Sounds like a video game.
I'm not a big app guy personally, just because I fear that they may put stuff in there to fool you.
Yep.
Yeah.
GPS and stuff like that is my thing for apps. It's like,
Yeah.
and the listening thing is what gets me.
Some phones now have automatic thermometers built into them too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So that I think would be like an actual temperature gauge that you could use live on an investigation, right?
Oh yeah.
I want to start dabbing in some more, but I mean, I've tried everything, and everybody's
Oh,
talking about
everything.
Ovilus and hearing the dead. Now, I want to get into spirit photography more. I want
Yeah.
to see more
I
of the
love
spirit
doing that.
because you don't hear too much about that anymore, and I want to start trying to do some of that and see what I can come up with.
I've been working on a page that has it on there.
Well, I
Spirit
think
photography.
Some pretty weird stuff on there.
I think for me, I think the hardest part about spirit photography or why it kind of faded
Crystal in
away.
your window behind you.
Yeah, she's reflecting. She's actually
He's got a ghost.
over there.
Look at your booty,
Yeah, she
Crystal.
does look like a ghost though.
It did. It looked like a ghost behind you.
Yeah, now she's doing it on
What
purpose.
is that? Speaking of photography and ghosts.
Crystal needs to put some drawers on.
Lime green.
I think the reason that spirit photography kind of faded out there for a while was because even within the paranormal field, everybody was like, "Oh, that's matrixing. Oh, it's pareidoia."
Oh yeah, the bully, 100%. That killed it, 100%. Because I see it all the time still, like people posting Gettysburg ghost pictures. Oh, that's not this. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, they're just chewing
We
ass.
also came out with a lot of software that can actually go in and it can analyze and debunk stuff
So
and prove it fake too.
So I will say this, and I will say this big time, and of course the whole Photoshop argument.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this: if you put anything out there as far as pictures go, make sure that you try to recreate it.
Yes,
Because
and
there's
include the
been times-
recreation picture with it.
Yeah, because I've seen times where a car was going by and the headlights hit the right angle at just
yeah.
the right time, and it just caused this weird anomaly. And somebody caught it in a photo, and it's like, oh. And then I've seen, but they don't try to recreate it. I even seen a video at Gettysburg once of someone driving.
Oh yeah, at the
and it's
cannon.
raining.
Yep.
They're recording.
The raindrop rolls off the window and it looks like somebody darts through the cannon. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And I was like,
See that.
no, that's not.
Nope.
That's not paranormal. There's a natural way to explain it. There may have been something paranormal that went on, but because there's a natural way to explain it,
When in doubt, throw it out.
for us to prove.
Yep.
So what we've gotta,
It was funny.
so what we have to do as investigators is do that recreation photo. Go into the daytime and take photos.
Yep.
We thought for sure we had captured something one night, and come to find out that there was something natural there. And thank God we did find that out beforehand, because we were ready to put this out for everybody to see, and then find out that it wasn't there.
Yeah.
I see a lot of
You can do
the
a
lens
live
flares.
stream in that area. If you like do a live stream in that area and say this is where we took that photo, this is where we caught whatever, and you can see this is real time, this is live, there's nothing there.
Yep.
'Cause you
The
can
next
probably
thing
do
you
a
also
live
got to
video.
remember too is you have to be reputable. I mean, you just can't. If I show you a photograph and I say this is what I captured, and I have 2 or 3 photos of the same thing, trying to recreate that the same way, and it doesn't come out, it's the same, and it's my word that's out there. So I'm the one that's saying, yeah, I captured this, but like I said, the whole part of being a paranormal investigator is being reputable, and that's what pisses me off so much is when you get these guys out here who are faking evidence just so they can have something on
Gain
their
some traction
portfolio.
in the field.
Portfolio,
Yep.
yeah. And to me, that's not worth it.
Because it makes
It's
the honest
crazy.
hard work of us investigators go down the drain.
And they try to build a reputation off of that,
Mm-hmm.
or to lend credence to their. I'll try, Scott. I don't know. I've got a lot to do tomorrow.
It's breathless.
I want to go. That's too far
But
away.
But I think people do that to try to build their name off of it, or try to get viewership, or to try to, on their YouTube page or something. And to me, it's just not worth risking your entire reputation on that.
Hey, what's cooking good looking?
Spooky.
Somebody spooky.
Very.
What's
spooky.
cooking good looking? They're
I
not
love it.
talking about this. This is not a face for television.
Going after my nipples again.
That would
That's
be
why.
Yes!
They're so
Flick them.
The Band-Aid fell off of one.
What do y'all do on the bayou? Are you using alligators as nipple clamps?
Oh, yes. No, I mean, I sweat a lot. I do. I ain't kidding. I mean, it could be cold outside. I can still sweat. I just stay naturally sweating, and the salt from my body, it irritates my
Tender areas.
Your girls?
my girls. So I put Band-Aids on them sometimes. In the summertime, I'll put Band-Aids on them to keep them so they won't get, they'll get wet, but they won't rub on my shirt and
Tim
make
is
them
so
more,
intrigued.
and make them so tender.
I'm hearing an echo about your teeth story, and I don't know if I like it or not.
I have not been there, Sean. I have not been there. We got to hook up, Sean. Message me after this. I don't know if you're a friend of mine on Facebook. You might. I don't get on Facebook that much. I go in there and do my little thing and get out. But message me and we could talk about it. So yeah, but my what they call them? What they call them, Rosie? Over. What they call them? No, there's something. It starts with an Ariel. That's an Ariel.
Aurora Borealises. That's what I call them.
Yes. They get
I
10.
call them the Aurora Borealises. That's what they are.
There you go. That's a good
Wow.
name.
You know why I called him that? Because I was going to name my daughter Aurora Borealis when she was born. I named her Piper instead, thank God. But when I told somebody that, they said, "Isn't that those things on the..." And I was like, "Are you serious?" So now I call them Aurora Borealises because someone asked me that.
You could call if you had twins. I would have called them that.
Thank God you went with Piper. Thank God you went with Piper.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, that name was Piper. Yeah.
Oh Lord!
It's a lot easier to say and spell too.
You imagine
Oh,
the
we talking-
kindergarten trying to write your name?
Well, she couldn't say R's either. So if you can't say your R's and your name's Aurora, can you imagine?
Yeah.
My name's Awoa.
Awa.
That would be terrible.
Awa. My name's Awa.
I do like the name Aurora. I do.
Huh?
I do like that name.
Oh, I do too. And I was going to call her Rory, but she still would have said, "My name's Wooey." Because she said
Aw.
W's instead of R's. So I'm so glad that I did not name her.
And it's almost like a mild version of the Petri dish.
It is. It's like the man show when I went offline. I was like,
Oh,
I'm gonna
Ricky
come back
ain't
and
seen
do like
nothing
a crap
yet.
storm here.
Oh, I'm sure.
And the thing is, the Wookiee won't be on.
So
Man,
Ricky,
nobody
if
make
you-
fun
You have to settle for the rare bald bearded Sasquatch instead.
Yeah, you go.
Oh wait, there's a big comment.
Well, there is a big comment. Let's put that up there. There it goes.
Oh, wow.
That's so cool.
Now you can sneak in. I mean, you don't have to sneak in if it's a private cemetery. Now, if it's a public cemetery, I would suggest you contact the local police department or sheriff's department and tell them what you're doing. And 9 times out of 10, they'll let you go in there and do what you want to do as an investigator. But if you're just going to go and break in, you don't want to get charged with breaking and entering or
Trespassing, all sorts of
trespassing.
bad
Yeah.
stuff.
Just call your local police department, local sheriff's office.
Yeah.
Let them know what you're doing. Let them know that you're out there being a paranormal investigator, and let them know that you will be absolutely respectful and not disturb anything as far as the grave sites go. And 9 times out of 10, you'll have full permission to do that.
Yep.
Ricky, I actually stumbled upon a lost cemetery out in the woods not too long ago
Oh wow.
Oh,
that a
my
Boy
gosh.
Scout went through and cleaned up as part of his Eagle Scout project. It's out by Salamone Reservoir.
Okay, that's a creepy place in its own. Because isn't 13 Graves out that way too? That's another favorite. Batson Cemetery is one of my favorite places to visit out there.
Yeah, 13 Graves is further east of here. It's
Okay.
I like that name. 13 Graves?
Yep, 13
United
Graves.
Graves. I
Yeah.
found out what they really are. Do you know?
Stumps.
No. In the old day, when they would transport the coffins by horse and carriage,
Mhm.
they were carriage stops.
Wow.
Really?
Yes.
That makes sense.
So when the horse and carriage would pull in, these 13 bumps are there, and as you go across them with the carriage would have a place to sit and rest. So when they pull the coffin out, it's not pulling the wagon with it.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah, that's how old that
Interesting.
cemetery is.
I'm very interested in more about this story. How did you find this out? Who told you this?
I love that.
Tim, you're such a nerd.
Heard too, and
I
I'm
am.
like, hey, did they have
I'm a big time
museum about
history
that?
guy, and I talked to several people with the Historical Society, and that's how I found that out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just like obsessed with coffins and death and cemeteries and headstones. So I'm like, what?
Well, next time you're down here, Rosie, I'll bring you to a place where they make coffins.
I just think they're cool. And, I
And you
don't know
can
why
take
I was
Rosie-
an undertaker in my last
Rosie,
life.
Howard took us to a cemetery. So in New Orleans, everybody's above ground because
Mm-hmm.
low sea level.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Howard took us to a place where the above ground crypt was broke open. You could actually stick your hand in and touch the coffin.
Hell no.
Their body. Whew.
If you like great big cockroaches coming out at you.
I bet
I
it
do.
stinks too, don't it?
Do they hiss
I
at
do
you?
it.
I'm good.
I do.
I don't need to disturb
cockroaches? Do
nobody.
they know voodoo?
That's the same cemetery that me and John got that EVP, which
Yeah.
half of it was in English and the other
The one
half
that
was
said,
in
"Get
some
off
kind
of
of
my
Celtic.
grave" or whatever.
Oh
off.
yes, yes.
Get off me grave. That's just it had the accent.
Mhm.
And everything. Get off me grave.
That's awesome.
I want to go back there because I'm
I
Irish.
was at the gate.
Irish
I think they
immigrant.
would like me because I'm Irish. I don't know. They might not, but they might.
That's the same cemetery where I used that pin light. I think I showed
Yeah.
that to you, Ricky, at DegCon, and we saw that shadow move. Remember?
Yes, yes.
Oh wow, that would be.
It's an active cemetery. It's
You're
got a lot
like
of
a
history to
shadow
it.
whisperer, Tim, because I remember at Waverly you had a shadow in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's also like making itself be seen by you. Yeah.
That shadow, I think, was residual because. So it was over by the window where the stove sits.
Mhm.
The old original oven, the big 2-door oven.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ricky knows what I'm talking about. Right
Yeah,
in front of that window, I could see the oven blocking the window, but I didn't know it was an oven.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, and there was, if you remember, Rosie, the moon was out real bright that first night.
Yes, I took some photos. Yeah, we took a lot of photos that night of the moon.
The moon was out real bright, and it was coming right through that window. And I seen a bust, head and shoulders, above that stove, black out that window.
They're
the
making
head
something to
and
eat?
shoulders. I mean, it was so
Okay.
dark you couldn't see the moonlight come through it.
And
And then it moved off when I yelled, "Who's over there?" And all of a sudden, gone. I think Ernie was sitting there with me.
Wow.
Pretty bad.
And Crystal was sitting there. And we were all the way over in the cafeteria area, and I was looking through one of those windows in the cafeteria. You get the cafeteria, then the hallway, then the kitchen area is more wide open there. And Crystal and I went over there, and we opened that oven door, and Crystal's like, "All I can smell is fresh baked
banana
bread."
Yeah.
Oh.
bread.
Hey, well,
It was-
there's the residual.
And the reason I thought it was residual is because it's 4:00 in the morning,
Mhm.
and when they had that many people to feed,
They had to be up at odd hours.
they had to be up at 4:00 in the morning getting the biscuits started, right?
We're probably there earlier than that.
Yeah.
So I honestly thought that's what it was a
It
residual.
very well could have been, man. Yeah, that's awesome, though.
Yeah, but I mean, plain as day, just as dark as night. It
You
blacked
almost feel
head and
traffic
shoulders
in there,
blacked
too, though.
out that window.
Like
Damn.
sitting in there, if you sat in there for a good long minute and it was real quiet and there wasn't a lot of noise, you could almost feel the traffic and like see like the people going back and forth in there to get their meals or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Ernie Pack. That was there.
No, it was Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie. Because if it was Ernie,
Sesame Street.
Ernie would have probably told you to let him do
My
it.
rubber duck.
You're probably making him some biscuits. That's what that man's probably thinking. Because if I see somebody in front of a stove, it's a spirit. Let him be.
Rosie Crystal sent you a picture.
There or something. I mean, I'm gonna let him be.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Where
I'll let 'em be.
you stick your hand in that opening and touch the coffin.
Oh,
We got cemetery with you, Howard.
That's so awesome.
Hell no.
We got so many things that happen at that cemetery. I mean, I've walked there with two, just to take a picture with two K2 meters, just stand out, just to take a picture, and they had
The
orbs all
vampire
around
there,
there.
that's why.
Damn.
They were like, you're going to stay dead.
Zombies.
Busted open. And I said, there's a vampire in there. That's why they were
Oh
like,
yeah, Rosie. Rosie's gonna go see Papa Czar. I'm gonna bring you to go see Papa Czar.
he was going to think this person's a nut job.
We need to go see Papa Czar again. I need my Grigri bag. Crystal's got one. I need one
Got
now.
mine right here. I always go with my Grigri bag. I always got my Grigri bag. Too.
Hey, there you go.
Ask Howard if you're
There you go.
And then I also got my
I know I'm not allowed to touch it.
You get that from Pac-Man.
White
Ernie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't Ernie make those? Ernie and
Yeah,
Denise?
Denise
Sweet.
does.
Hey,
We
the
have to
white
do-
tubes in that cemetery for irrigation purposes. The white tubes that are sticking up everywhere in between the tombs. They look like sewage pipes or something.
Where in Louisiana? We have those. I
Photo
mean,
that
but
Crystal just sent me. There's like white tubes sticking up that look like PVC pipe or something in front of. All
that's
of
so you can
those.
talk down to the dead people. Hey, how you doing down there? And they come back and they say, we're doing all right.
Oh,
Send me
man.
some gumbo. Send me some gumbo.
The tubes
You pour-
sticking up.
And you pour gumbo in that hole and you feed them.
Those might be.
It's a feeding tube.
Somebody may have put those there, Rosie, to put flowers in too.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what they do.
Yeah.
I was
Yep.
thinking to get the water out of the ground.
Oh, no, you ain't getting the water out of the ground like that. That ground's already got enough water
Yeah,
in
I'm
it.
curious. Now I want to go there and be like, what are these for?
The other explanation would be a gas escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decomposing.
Whatever.
But the
Talking
graves, a lot of
to
graves are
dead
above
people
ground.
in there.
Yeah, they're above ground, so I don't think
You know,
that. Unless
No,
it's an actual gas
Put
pocket
in a
under
half
there.
to 2 feet above ground.
Yeah, those Cajuns down there, they're resilient. They go get a PVC pipe and put it out there and put flowers in it.
Man, I can go hunt with PVC pipe. I'll tell you all kind of stuff they can do with PVC pipe.
Yeah, yeah.
You get me a good
It involves
3-inch
being in the
piece of
bathroom, you
PVC
don't
pipe.
wanna know.
Oh man, I can. Man, look, 2-inch, 1 inch. Man, I can go. Man, I can show you some things with PVC pipe.
Man, we took an 8-foot section of PVC pipe once and cut it into 3-foot sections. Or no, it was a 9-foot piece, cut it into 3-foot sections, divided into 3 teams, and had bottle rocket wars.
There you go.
We had bottle rocket. Took one in, jammed it in the mud.
Well, it's like a barrel.
Then you get
Sends
aim
them.
it.
Yep.
I can take a 1-inch round PVC pipe, and this is illegal as hell. So nobody go reporting this.
Don't try this at home, y'all.
No.
Yeah,
thank
try
you.
it at home.
That's
You
very
don't try it.
Don't
Don't try it at home. But you can take a 1-inch piece of PVC pipe and go turkey hunting,
Oh, snap.
and you ain't even got to go out there and stay in the woods. You can go out, go to Waffle House or wherever you want to go. Go get you some McDonald's or whatever. Go get you something to eat. Come back a couple of hours later and check it. It's a
Don't
trap.
do that in Indiana, folks.
You take that pipe. You take that pipe and you drill you some nails. You drive you some nails downward inside that pipe, and you put corn in that pipe. And the turkey will go up there and he'll gobble around it and he'll stick his head in that pipe. And when he tries to pull his head out, he gets hooked on them nails.
No.
And the only thing you have to do is go
The
out
way
there.
of the swamp. I love it. That is clever.
It is sad, Chrissy said. I'm sorry, that's sad. That's what I was thinking.
Nope.
But I'm sad eating turkey.
Yeah. I can hear you say that too, Chrissy. That's how well I know you.
I was gonna
Josh,
call him
Listen! That's Chrissy's favorite. Listen!
Josh, where you from?
Waverly Place. The bats that were there at Waverly Hills.
Oh yeah, the bats.
Oh, the bats are phenomenal there, aren't they?
They were everywhere.
Yeah, that's another thing you got to watch out in the damn cemeteries.
Luckily,
around
I
here,
don't have any
especially-
hair.
yeah.
They don't come after me too often.
They come
But I
after
have
light,
had one
period.
Come like very close to my face a few
They
times.
came after Chrissy.
I remember watching. Yep, Chrissy knows. Listen, but no, like I watched Jeremy get his head drilled by a bat one time. He's just standing in the stairwell. All of a sudden, you just see, bam!
Was he blowing that dog whistle? Was he blowing that dog whistle?
Probably.
He conjured them up with his whistle.
Now I know Jeremy was out with some of the shadow seekers one time at a graveyard at a cemetery and blew the dog whistle, and they had a whole pack of coyotes come up.
That's the thing you don't do. Yeah, not up here. There's coyotes, man. You got a whole pack of them. You're doomed.
And they're not that big.
Well, Hall in New York. That's a Viking
They
name.
have problems with that here.
I want to go pet the big giant wolves.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, do y'all hear that?
Man,
Sounds like
Pet
they're crying.
Jiggy Giant was.
They usually
I was
hear
thinking
it
of something.
thunder and lightning.
This ain't Petri dish. I'm sorry.
What'd he say?
Oh, he said he wanted to go pet the big giant wolves, but this ain't Petri dish, so I had to throw that out.
Yeah, Irene said yikes.
Yeah.
My family, part of my family is originally from Romania, so wolves are part of our bloodline. I love wolves.
Boogaroo.
Yeah, we got a lot of coyotes around here.
Coyotes.
Foxes,
is a different
coyotes.
story.
Not coyote.
They're bad up here
Oh yeah,
because
they're everywhere.
the pelts became worthless for a long time, so people stopped hunting them, and their populations are so big that they actually started packing up.
Yeah.
Packs.
Huge pack. That's how they're down at 13 Graves. They run in packs all the time down there.
Yep.
Yeah, but what makes it bad down here is you have these big herd of deer that will go through a cemetery, and they'll just graze on all the grasses in the cemetery. And then right outside the cemetery gate, you got packs of coyotes and everything else just hanging out there, just waiting for the deer to just come on out, and they'll just snag them one as they're coming out.
No. That's
Josh,
not
the reason
right.
I asked where you're from, here in Indiana, we have a real big problem with people going up and robbing copper
Copper out of the graves. Vases.
plates off the tombstones. They'll come up and chisel off the copper and take it in and turn it in for scrap.
Yep.
Oh, that ain't bad. I mean, hell, they were stealing that shit off people's houses over here. Literally taking it
That's
off.
how they
the
are in
house.
Georgia. Oh man, they'll hit anything and everything that has copper.
I mean,
Yeah,
rip it out. You run in, you sit in electricity. Next minute, you ain't got shit. And there's a dude jumping in his truck and took all your damn wire out. He's hauling ass.
Yeah, my grandparents' grave had copper flower pots on it, and someone stole those.
Yep. That's been a huge thing in our area.
Yeah, they steal the copper right off the headstone. Take the name plates right off the headstone.
Yeah, they don't care. That's the bad part.
That's
Yeah.
why we use granite. We use granite.
Yeah,
I bet
well,
they
they
get
do
haunted
here
by
now.
dysentery
For
afterwards.
most, but at the time, the part of the cemetery that my grandparents were buried in, they only were allowing those flat tombstones,
Yeah.
and then with copper plates on them. But now they've gone back to actual headstones. We had to replace my grandparents' complete headstone.
Damn.
Yeah, it was.
I had a question up here. I wanted to see if y'all answer it. What is the most intense place you ever investigated?
Intense. Let me see if I can narrow this down to one.
I was gonna say that
the Davies house.
What house?
The Davies house.
Davy's house.
Davy's house?
That was probably my most intense experience. Jeremy was there at the time, and yeah, it was intense.
Let me guess. Rita's room.
No, down in the basement.
Yep.
Down. I can recall it. I remember sitting there telling Jeremy. It made no sense because I was sitting there, I was like, "Shit's about to hit the fan, bro." He's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna hit the fan." So we went down in the basement and we had some really good, intelligent conversation in the room that I think is adjacent to where the suicide happened.
Yeah.
And we were doing, I think it was either down there or was it up in the kitchen? I can't remember. Or not the kitchen, but the base camp. We were doing the Estes method. It was in the basement, I remember now. And it got so intense, I basically had like a severe panic attack. Like something just wanted me out of that house. And it overtook me. I was walking out of that place. I knew right then and there. That was probably the most intense, like, sensation I've ever gotten.
Crystal and I will not leave that house unless we sage and say St. Michael's Prayer ourselves before we leave. Because
you have to there.
Loves to attach.
Yeah, that and it's heavy, bro. Whatever they're messing with those Ouija boards and those other seance stuff that they're doing, that's what it's bad news. Somebody opened the portal to something dark.
So what about Miss Rosie? What was the most intense place you've ever investigated, Rosie?
Either the tuberculosis sanitarium in Boonville, Arkansas, or the either Waverly or the Fee House. The Fee House in Little Rock, Arkansas is pretty bad. Or it's not bad, like negative. It just has a lot of activity. And it's very very active. You'll get EVPs, like Class A EVPs there. And I don't know if we actually got a lot of photos. I got one photo that looks like there was a woman melting in the reflection in the window, and there was actually a story. One of the ladies there, her death was caused because she got burned all over.
Oh no!
And she didn't go to the doctor and get treated for it. She didn't want anyone to know what happened, and she died. And it looked like in the window, you could see like someone on fire and going like and like they were on fire.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah. Chrissy, I have to ask you a question here, Chrissy. Did you go to Universal Studios and get a picture with Chewbacca on your profile pic? Because I can't.
That's messed up. Poor Jeremy. Oh no!
I would love to call him the White Wookiee.
The White Wookiee. Damn, that's mean.
Ricky, you need to go back and watch the birthday video we did for him on the 13th Dimension.
Oh shit!
For who?
For Jeremy.
Poor Jeremy.
Scott put on his wig and we took eyeliner and made Scott a beard.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And we took eyeliner and made Crystal a beard, and she had a wig on. Then I come on with this wig, and Scott does the hair flip and goes, "I'm Jeremy York. I'm the paranormal Don Juan." And Crystal comes on and goes, "No, I'm Jeremy York. I'm the, what was it? The paranormal Adonis."
Oh, I heard about that. And
then I come on and I just go, it comes up with text. At the bottom it says, "I'm Jeremy York. I'm the White Wookiee."
The White Wookiee. Oh my god.
He loved it though. It was so much fun.
Oh my god. Render's so out here.
He is. He got mad at a while. He said, "Everybody, what was it? He told everybody, don't call me that no longer. Don't say that no longer. I'm not that. I'm not, and I'm the Adonis and all." I said, "No, you're the White Wookiee. That's it. I mean, I've already named you. That's your name now. You're not gonna get away with it. That's it."
And Rick, you've met me plenty of times, so you know I'm fairly tall and I've got really big feet. I wear a size 15 shoes, so I've been called Sasquatch since high school. So that's where they all come up with bald, bearded Sasquatch. Did we lose
Your
audio?
sound is kind of low. Something happened, Ricky.
Yeah, something happened, Ricky.
Hold on. How's that?
That's better.
That's better.
A lot better. Okay.
And speaking about that, I'm gonna have Jeremy come on. I don't give a shit what is he doing. I mean, he's gonna come on these two
Send him a
shows.
thing.
He's coming on these two shows when I have Dana Holyfield on.
No, I thought you meant right now.
Oh no, when Dana Holyfield, that's gonna be in a couple of weeks. I don't know if you ever heard. They had actually made movies about it too. It's Honey Island Swamp Monster.
Oh yeah.
And her grandfather, Mr. Ford, was the actual person who actually first seen the Honey Island Swamp Monster. He's been tracking it for years. She's got videos, she's documentaries. She's been on just about every paranormal show that you could think of about her dad, her grandfather, and her dad also, I believe, he did investigating and stuff like that. She's got, I believe, she still has the castings of the actual footprints and all that stuff. And, I'm gonna be meeting with her soon, hopefully, but she's gonna be on the show in about 2 weeks, so that'll be an interesting show to do. Have her on here. Plus, I'm gonna have Jeremy. Shit, that's like having the coup d'etat. I mean, that's the holy grail. I have Miss Holyfield on here, and I have the White Wookiee. Come on.
All at the same time.
I mean, it's going to be just a show. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be rich.
Who's going to be Gandalf? Somebody has to be Gandalf.
Tim.
You're Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim needs a wig and a pointy hat, and you could be Gandalf.
Yep.
I'm getting ready to shave all this
You
off.
shall not pass.
They ain't shaving that off, are you?
I got to.
You ain't got a soup catcher? Come on, why not? Why you doing that?
No, I'm not gonna go. I'm just gonna trim it all down real short again.
Just braid it.
Aw, that's sad.
No, I
World
gotta.
is crazy, so.
I gotta go out and put in some applications and stuff and look for another job, so that way I can pay the bills. So I need to make myself look presentable to employers.
I had to get out of another live earlier. It was depressing and no support. Love y'all. Well, thank you, Joshua. We try to give support. We try.
And we try to keep it lighthearted and fun.
Yeah. Today I'm wearing green underwear. Got my Hulk panties on.
Oh my God, real men don't wear underwear.
I wear panties. Excuse me. I have my panties.
Wear fishnets go with them.
Call them the Hulk. Then I got Deadpool.
One of these days, Ricky, you were talking about that, but one of these days I'm going to attend a midnight showing of the Rocky Horror Picture Show
Oh snap!
up in Chicago, where everybody dresses up and they throw stuff at the screen and all that.
You never been? You never been? You're a virgin? Oh.
That sounded a little.
I love the movie. We watch the movie every Halloween.
Yeah. You got to go to
Yeah, you got to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, but you got to go to you never been. I'm surprised, man.
No, they don't do it around here. You have to go out like up to Chicago to watch it.
I've been like 38 times.
Jesus.
Oh, it's addictive.
That's where he wears the fishnet stockings, Ricky.
I know, right? I don't know. Why y'all asking me? I don't wear those.
You gotta bring water pistol, rice,
You asked him
toast,
if he was wearing
lighter.
fishnet stockings with his
Right.
panties.
Right.
That's where he wears them, the Rocky Horror Picture
Oh,
Show.
got you. That's where he wears it.
Yeah.
I'll wear them right now. I got them on now.
Oh snap! That would be hilarious. You gotta wear them tomorrow night.
I gotta wash them.
Oh shit.
I won't have these.
In the next few days, Ricky and I are going to have to put on our long johns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Is Crystal right there?
Yeah, she's right beside me.
And she's doing all these podcast shows, and I got Jackie doing one podcast show, Hey Boo, with Crystal, Rosie, Eileen, and Jackie. And it's a good show. Don't get me wrong. It's like a female version of the Petri dish, but there she is. It's like a female version of the Petri dish. I'm talking about. And it's a good show and everything, but I was ready to take a shower, and I could not find clean underwear.
Yeah, we know.
Everybody
And-
knows. No.
And I mean, I kept saying, exactly, where's the clean one? Is this clean? Is this clean? Is this clean? And she would not tell me anything. So,
No.
you know what? Doing her live,
Never.
She was
and the
too busy engaged.
now these clean.
No. We're guys, man. We have very different stages of clean.
Here's what I mean. No, I want to make sure I got some clean ones on. I needed clean ones on.
We're men. We have different stages of clean.
Commando for 2 days. No, I needed underwear.
Just hang it outside for a few. Hang it outside 20 minutes. It'll be fine. Put them on. Good to go.
Make sure you
Can't do that. Here's too much humidity.
clean.
That's another kind of monster is living in humidity. I lived that all too well.
I
in
thought you were
Georgia,
gonna say
and
living
it's
with
rough.
stained underwear.
You have swamp ass 24/7 in humidity.
Yeah, I used to live in Orlando. I get it.
Yeah, there you go. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Florida swamp ass.
Oh yeah, that's. Thank you for reminding me of that, Joshua, because I forgot all about that shit. I'm gonna be on Clarissa's show right
Yeah.
before the
Hey,
13th
unveil.
convention.
Unveil Paranormal?
Jesus.
I guess I don't know. It's
No,
Clarissa. I
Be
guess
all right for us. Chris and I were just on there last week.
Nice.
Oh,
I was too.
Yeah,
I was on the
that's
29th,
funny.
I believe.
I was
October.
actually-
It's on there too. I was in the comments. Remember?
Mhm.
Yep.
I love Chris.
Yep.
They're so nice. Clarissa and Will are so nice.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I met Clarissa a few years back. She met her through an old team that I was with at one point, and she's fun to investigate with. She's the one that introduced me to Kosciuszko County Jail, the people that ran that. So.
Oh, very cool.
what?
Well,
We're trying to get Scott Smith to let us into the Columbia City jail.
Yeah,
really?
that's a cool one.
Yeah.
The catacombs are a little creepy.
Nancy's.
I'm all for it.
Right?
I don't think that'd be creepy as long as you bring what you need down there.
Yeah.
Be
No,
prepared.
it's unique. I like it. It's
I like that
it's
word,
amazing.
manties. I like that. I'm gonna use that. Manties instead of panties and manties.
Yeah, manatees. I got my
A
manatees.
manatee? A manatee?
Oh, manties. Man, there you go. Look,
Manatees are almost extinct. They're endangered.
we got them right there in the lake. Remember, I brought Tim and Chris. I was trying to show them the sign where they had the manatee. You had to watch manatees all up in that harbor
Yep.
in Louisiana.
When I lived in Florida, living in Orlando, you're in the middle of the state.
God.
But instead of going to, everybody goes to Daytona. Daytona was such a busy beach.
Daytona is just Daytona.
Yeah, it's really busy all the time. There's always. So I used to like to go just south of Daytona to New Smyrna. And New Smyrna is just like Daytona. You have to go over a bridge and to get on the beach. But down at the far end of the beach, they have a walkway that comes back through the inlet. And you can literally walk out there and watch the manatees swim right underneath
Oh,
you.
wow.
That's cool.
It's a manatee walk is what they call it.
That'd be cool.
But you can watch them all through there.
Or
Yeah.
if you could do the baby turtles,
They're
like
big.
in Florida, there's some places you can go and you can see the baby turtles.
You can't touch them. You're not supposed to touch them.
Well, you can still see them, and you can report them if you find one that's.
But you're not supposed to touch them. You can't even help them get to the water. You're not supposed to do any of that. That's a law. That's federal law.
Yep. You can go
Can't
to
touch 'em.
serious. You can go to federal prison for
Yes.
helping
Federal
Hey,
babies.
bro,
fine.
why you in here? Because I touched a turtle. Gee.
Yeah.
I touch a turtle. You got the
Yeah.
You're going to be popular in prison, I'll tell you that.
the teardrop down your face. You got the
Don't drop.
teardrop.
What are you in for?
What does that do? That's how many people you killed. No, that's how many turtles I touched.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get a little sea turtle right there, Howard.
No, or a little turtle fin.
Oh my god! I was gonna
Yeah,
add
look
to
at the
that, but I
teardrop.
better not. I was gonna say were their heads poking out.
Oh yeah, we had tons. Back where my mom and dad lived, go for
You
tours.
know.
It could have been like this, like.
Like Howard said, this is the petri dish. I'm not touching that.
Oh,
But
Lord.
no, all truth and honesty, though, there were a lot of cool things in Florida. The only thing I ever saw that creeped me out is I was out on the beach real early in the morning one time, before the tide came in, So I was out there really early, and I'm walking along the beach, and I see something laying on the beach, and it's bright white on the belly, and I go walking over to it, and it was a baby shark.
Do.
It was maybe 4 feet long, but it had a bite out of it that went from just below its head all the way to its tail.
Oh my God.
One single semicircular bite.
Ooh.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't
Somebody
think I'll
was a
swim
big
today.
hungry. Huh?
I think I'll just lay on the beach and read a book today. I don't think I'll
I
swim.
wouldn't be getting in that
Yeah,
damn water.
somebody was a big hungry that day. Big hungry. You know what?
And the thing about New Smyrna Beach is you can walk 80 yards, 100 yards off the beach and never be in more than waist deep water.
He didn't
New
eat.
Smyrna has a really long sandbar that goes out.
Yeah.
But if you go down by the lighthouse is out past the break waves,
Yeah.
so people can go out there and actually surf because the waves are bigger. They haven't broken on the sandbar and broken up coming in. So people actually go out there and surf. And New Smyrna Beach is the #1 shark attack place in the world because of these sharks called spinner sharks.
Oh,
They jump out of the water and spin like dolphins. And these surfers get hit by them all the time.
Yeah.
But New
That's
Smyrna
one
Beach,
thing.
New Smyrna Beach averages 17 shark attacks a year.
Well, we
But
got a
it's
little
all
bit of
these
time.
little bitty sharks. They're not very
For one
big.
beach, that's a lot of attacks, though.
Yeah.
And when y'all talking about sharks, and Sean just came in and he talked about a Civil War soldier was spotted on the beach at night at NAS Pensacola as he walked close, it faded. I was wondering, has anybody ever tried to go out? Now, I've actually felt this before, but do an investigation above a shipwreck on top of the water, because I know I've felt cold spots on top of water like that before.
I think Josh Gates did an underwater EVP session once on Destination Truth
yep.
and actually caught something underwater diving.
Now I'm not talking about I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about a shipwreck. Now I know they used to. I know they went. I seen a thing on not too long ago, and I think it was on Discovery Plus, where they flood these valleys and stuff like that. They flood whole towns and stuff like that, and they're supposed to move the cemeteries. It was a big thing about them moving the cemeteries and everything, and they didn't move them, and they did EVPs down there, and they captured EVPs down there. But I'm talking about like an actual shipwreck, or I'll give you a problem. The Edmund Fitzgerald.
Mm-hmm.
Dive on the Edmund Fitzgerald. Just even on top of the water, just to see if you capture anything that's like cold spots above the water. Then dive it and then see what's underneath there like that. Do EVPs on the shipwreck itself.
It'd probably be cool if you went out on a boat there and you weren't actually in the water and you had some kind of encapsulated equipment that you could drop down in there in something that wouldn't be affected no matter how low you drop it.
Underwater mic, maybe?
Yeah, and cameras and stuff that you could drop all the way down to the actual shipwreck and then try to communicate
ROV? Are you using ROV?
A few years back here, we had a situation like that, Howard, where Salamone Reservoir again is a man-made lake that they built, damming up the Salamone River, which eventually goes into the Wabash River. But the Salamone River is dammed up, and there's a big lake out there. But a few years back, we had a drought, and the lake dropped really low.
Mm-hmm.
And this old town that was flooded and erased became visible again.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
And people could actually go out there and visit. Yeah, it was on the news. It was on the national news and stuff. But they had all kinds of historians out there. We went out there and walked around. We found some, the old glass. And you could see the old cobblestone foundations from the houses.
Dude.
There was one of those old.
I wish I would have known about that. That would be cool.
This was maybe, 5-6 years ago?
That's a good place to go.
Maybe it's been longer ago than that. But there was one of those really old 9-volt batteries, the big square box batteries with the coil tops.
Mm-hmm.
There's one of those out there.
That's my
I always
bucket
wanted
list
to do
as
like
well.
a tour of lighthouses.
Yeah.
Like an investigation tour of lighthouses.
Yeah.
Veterans Day. That would be a good investigation for Veterans Day right there.
Yeah, if I ever get to go to Normandy, believe you me, I'm taking.
I want to go to some of the battlefields too, and the woods. But the thing is,
Hey, you was from Hawaii. I mean,
Yeah.
you had what? Pearl Harbor.
Right? No, that's where it
Well,
started.
there was a show.
But live explosives. That's what I'd be scared of. That's
Yeah.
live.
There was a show on I don't remember what channel it was on. It might have been Discovery. But these four guys were going all over Europe with metal detectors. And they were going through the battlefields of World War II. And they would find all these medals and guns, and they were turning everything over to historic societies. But they found bodies. They found skeletons that were never buried from World War II. And they were actually taking the skeletons, putting them in the proper type of box for the skeleton, and then handing them over to World War II cemeteries that are throughout Europe. But I mean, I watched the show. It was a very emotional show. They did, I want to say 6 or 7 episodes, but I never seen it come back.
Is it the diggers where they go into the bunkers and they pull up all the artifacts?
Yeah. They were going through with metal detectors
and
finding,
I love that.
finding bunkers. They found old bunkers, old wooden top bunkers.
Russian soldiers, German soldiers.
Since you said that, I mean, I seen a UK show that was on the other day, and I asked the question about it because they said it was some man, he was farming in his field. I forgot what part it was in the UK, but they found a whole tank out there. That's how they were able to find it with a mail reader in a K2. It was like it was given off. And I said, well, my question was, did they find bodies in it? And nobody knows if they found bodies in this thing or not.
They very well may have. There were a lot of bodies all the way up to World War II that were buried in mass graves that are unreported.
Yeah.
I believe at because we have
that part in Saving Private Ryan, where they make that guy dig a grave for their friend, and they just buried him right there in the field.
That's how they did it, though. I mean,
yeah. Well, they got the World War II museum right there in New Orleans, and I don't know if it's there or not, but they had during the Civil War, they had one of the first submarines that was made by the South, and they found it. Something happened where there was the men they were just sitting in a row, and that's how they would power it. They would pedal it, and they had this little this little propeller in the back of it, and of course they had their pedals and everything. One guy would drive, and several men would just pump, to make the propeller to go. Well, it sunk, and they found it. They found every man sitting at their post where they drowned because there was no room for them to move, and that's just the skeletal remains were all in their perfect seats.
Wow.
And all that. Now, I mean that to me that would have been something I would have loved to got in there with the an S box or just something to stick in there just to see if, just to get some kind of voices or mail reader or
Josh made a really good point in the comments there about active shells. Yeah. Anytime you're investigating a battlefield, you have to be extremely careful because there are active unexploded ordnance out there.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Especially, like, that's the thing I was saying about doing stuff over in Normandy. And then on top of that, like in the woods and stuff, there's no telling what you could possibly trigger.
Yeah. Mines that have never been found.
The mines are what scare me. Or some of the bombs we dropped that were duds that didn't go off. The 500
So what
pounders.
you're saying is walk behind all your friends.
Yeah.
Right?
Just listen to where you walk and listen for
just
clicks.
say
If you hear clicks, don't lift your foot up.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, my stomach's not.
Yeah, but those bombs are sitting in there. That gunpowder starts to form nitroglycerin, and it starts. And
sometimes unexploded ordnance can still go off.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm talking about but the gunpowder actually starts forming nitroglycerin.
Yeah.
So that stuff is even worse.
It'll amplify it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's like a bigger explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good place to go to is antique stores.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And that's why, like, a lot of my friends are like, bro, our house never had activity. It's like, well, have you gone to an antique store lately and bought some? Well, yeah. It's like, well, there you go. You possibly have an attachment.
Yeah.
Facebook user, either allow StreamYard to share your name through Facebook, or please put your name afterwards to know who you are, because we don't know who you are.
Oh yeah, I think I know who that is.
And Sean Daniels said Guam was his first paranormal experience as a kid.
Wow. Out of all places.
Yeah.
That's wicked.
Full body Japanese aviator soldier from the war.
Oh, wow.
3 of us kids saw him during the day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what you have to remember is outside of the night bombings of England and the night bombings that the U.S. and British did over France and Germany, any war before World War II did not see a lot of night action.
Mm-mm.
World War I, they almost never fought past dusk, past the end of daylight. My favorite World War II story ever, though, comes from Mel Brooks, the famous comedian. He actually talked about an interview where he said that the Germans were on one side of the river and they were on the other side of the river. And he said they had been playing American dance music the entire night. And he picks up he said just as they start turning off all their lights and they turn off the music and everything gets quiet on the German side, he picks up his megaphone because he's on watch and he starts going singing across the river. He said the sergeant comes up and rips that megaphone out of my hand, and all of a sudden you hear it. And Mel Brooks said, if they'd have known it was a little Jew singing to him, I don't think they would have clapped. But yeah.
Joshua said this just now. He says, my biggest vice is buying previously owned items, and sometimes attachments can follow, but I'm super careful. Look, I want to start my own business. I want to start my own show. And everybody keeps shagging me on it. And everybody says, you can't do that. I'm going to pull up to your house, the U-Haul truck, and I will tell you that shit is haunted. And I will haul out all kind of stuff. And my house will look nice. Because you don't want your haunted stuff. To me, it's all good.
And I like shows like The Haunted Collector and the Ed and Lorraine Moore Museum and stuff, you know. To me, that's all really cool and all, but I try to stay away from it if I can. I don't want to bring it into my home.
Yeah.
I don't care. It looks good in my house. I'm going to bring it home. That shit is haunted. It ain't even got to be haunted. It looks good. It looked good in my corner. That shit is haunted right there.
That's one haunted ass corner.
That curio cabinet looks really nice. How much you pay for that? Oh, well, it's got attachments to it. We're gonna.
That thing's got the demon. It's got the devil coming out of the side right there. If you can see it.
We actually have an old curio cabinet in our home that was that I bought at an auction for $40, and I found out later it was made in like the 1840s in Ohio. But it had the
table from the same place.
and the sewing table from the same auction. One of them old flip-up singers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've
People
got.
actually give me a lot of stuff that they think is haunted all the time, and I take it. I don't ask for it; they just give it to me, and I'm like, if you don't want it, yeah, I'll take it. I'll give it a home, and I'll put it somewhere, you know, and check it out, investigate it, see if it's got anything going on. If it does, sometimes that bites me in the butt, though. A couple of times, I think that there's been something that bit me in the butt.
Irene, I don't doubt that any place in Okinawa isn't a little haunted. Okinawa's definitely seen its fair share.
Mm-hmm.
I just go
We
there.
start thinking about something demonic. How many times have you ever seen anything demonic or evil?
Yeah, I've only seen it twice since high school.
Mm-hmm.
That I consider.
What if you can't see it, but you know it's there?
Well, you tell your wife to go out shopping and it won't be there no more.
Yeah. That's why they call it Black Friday.
Good night, Chrissy.
Night, Chrissy.
Or your husband. Tell your husband, go shopping. And you got rid of your demon.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. How many husbands are going to go shopping by themselves?
I do.
They have to, like if it's a birthday, Christmas, or anniversary.
I go shopping all the time by myself.
Crystal's over there going,
Crystal's over here taking medicine. Shut up.
Damn.
She's been under the weather for the last 2 days.
Yeah, she was like last week. She was bad. You can see she was pale.
No, that's just your natural skin tone when it gets cold outside. She loses her tan.
Either that, she's sticking her face in beignet powder
Tell
again.
her wine is good medicine. Wine is good medicine.
Wine is good medicine, do you hear? Here, reach it here. She knows.
That's funny. I read her mind. Wine is good
Bottle of Rosie's wine. I don't have a bottle of Rosie's wine. I need a bottle of her wine.
Oh, do you have wine, Rosie?
Oh, you need some wine for Christmas?
I need some Night Terror Collective wine.
Night
Oh,
Terror.
some Night Terror Collective wine. I thought you meant like my choice of wine.
Ah.
I don't drink wine. Jackie drinks wine. I don't drink that.
I was like,
She's
don't
from
like
Indiana.
wine for Christmas?
She needs to try some sangria.
Yeah, she needs to come to Indiana and try Brown County Winery's sangria.
Mmm.
It is the absolute best we've ever had.
Let's look. Sangria,
If you want Night Terror Collective wine,
cranberry
let's
apple,
start tasting.
apple
So
wine.
now they pushing.
Oh my
Now they pushing the wine on everybody. Now you see that, huh, Ricky?
Apple.
Yeah.
You see it, huh, Ricky? They push their
I need
wine on.
cranberry apple. Give me some cranberry apple wine.
I
You got anything you
whiskey.
selling? You selling anything? You got your book? You got a book you want to shout out?
I'm talking about
Me,
Christmas
no.
time.
Just my YouTube channel. That's where you can stay up to date with everything I'm doing. Paranormal Encounters. Also the Facebook page as well.
There you go.
Spelled just like it is right here.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Hellard Realm Encounters.
Yep.
If you don't watch it, y'all got to check your show out. It's awesome.
I do a lot of travel vlogs and stuff like that. Well, those are currently being filmed. Got a lot of content wrapping up, but or stacking up. But yeah, on the race to 1,000 subscribers, if we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna do a little giveaway with my good friends from Attic Junkie Paranormal LLC, who makes equipment. My good friend Josh Joyner. So it's gonna
Very
be a good
cool.
one. Yep.
How many people you got in the hat right now?
In the hat, on
The
YouTube,
giveaway.
I just hit nobody yet because we haven't hit the
When they hit
1,000.
1,000 win or 1,000 followers.
Huh?
If
I'm
No,
they
only
he
at
said-
104 right now, 104 people. So once we hit that 1,000 mark,
Oh,
it's gonna be a
wow.
completely random drawn.
Put my name in it about 750 times. And
Right. But yeah, that's the plan. Also, Tim Mosley's gonna throw in some cash. Well, we both probably will. And then with that giveaway, we're also doing an investigation. You can come investigate with myself and Tim Mosley at one location.
Very cool.
that is cool.
Howard
Might
and I
get
are
with
part
you.
of something that we need to bring Rosie into too, I think.
Yeah.
But we're part of something that's going to be going on next July,
Nice.
called the Paranormal Giving Tree.
Oh,
And I
we
got
talked
the
about
thumbs
it
up
at
to talk
Con.
about it.
I remember it.
Yeah, the Paranormal Giving Tree is going to be basically we're going to set up teams of paranormal investigators with locations.
Right
And
now.
then if you're a vet, you can go online as a veteran or an active member of the U.S. military and register for a free investigation for you and a guest.
That's
I gotta talk to Crystal too tonight or tomorrow about Saturday night. I'm having an investigation, and I want to see if I can go live with it. I have tangible besides our team, Paranormal Swamp Investigations. We have Tangible Hill Parish Paranormal Society is going to be involved in it, and I invited Andrew Gonzalez also. So from 303 Paranormal. So we're going to see if, and
Awesome.
I was going to see if Eileen wants to go, but I don't know if she's being mean to me. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
Eileen, you're being a butthead.
She should go. I hope she goes.
Someone's got it.
Howard, she said you got it. You're good.
All right.
Only thing on Saturday is Blake's show if they're doing it.
Yeah, the only thing on this Saturday is your and Blake show.
Is what?
His and Blake show.
He's like, nope. Yes.
Man,
So-
middle of the day on a Saturday. Come on, man. Really?
Hey, I would do it, but I have to work until 2 all the time.
Ooh, Bordeaux from France.
Mmm. How many years aged?
Right?
4 days old.
Irene over in Japan.
Can we just go hide in the cellar and drink
Bye.
everything?
Oh, there it is.
Aww.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Ernie.
Happy birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Let's get him some biscuits and gravy.
He needs
Yeah.
a birthday video. He needs a birthday.
There you go, Sean. Go Saints. Yeah. They talking about getting Odell
Hey,
Beckham
thanks for tuning in,
Jr.
Sean.
We're in the hunt to get Odell Beckham
Denise, Jack, you get that man a steak
and a biscuit.
Fudge.
and some peanut butter fudge. I'm going to send him some peanut butter fudge this
And a
Christmas.
vacuum cleaner and a package of brats.
Is
He's an old
that
man.
what
He's a
you
sweet-
want? That's funny. Beer brats? Are they beer brats?
Yeah, any kind of brats.
You seen that, huh?
You just have to shoot them down with vacuum cleaner.
Oh my god.
You seen that, huh? We might be getting Odell Beckham Jr. We in the
Yeah.
hunt.
That would be a game changer.
Yes, and we ain't got no quarterback.
Yep.
Ain't nobody throwing the ball.
They need to put Taysom Hill at quarterback. That's what they need to do. Taysom can do it. And, I mean, he's a number 2 quarterback. I don't know why they didn't put him in there in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Instead they got-
Ane said cheese beer brats.
Ooh.
You're making me hungry.
That sounds even better. With jalapenos?
Bonnie, did your daughter have that baby yet?
And Denise, there's a place here in Fort Wayne that sells a 23-ounce porterhouse.
Mm.
A what?
A 23-ounce porterhouse. 16 ounces is a pound.
Okay, that'll just get me pissed off, but okay. We go with that to start.
A pound and a half steak. A pound and a half steak.
That'll get me started.
I'm telling you, it's good too. I ate one.
She said,
It's a gas house, Ricky.
Got you.
Don Hall's
She said,
gas house.
Yeah.
jalapeno.
Now we're talking jalapeno business.
I love jalapenos.
I
like
love
hot
jalapeno
pickles.
cheddar beer brat. That sounds amazing.
With some smothered with some sauteed onions and peppers.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Irene said her birthday is the same month that they bring the dead relatives home to eat a meal with the living. That's an interesting tradition.
Huh.
Who's with?
He's had a steak every night for vacation.
Nice.
Well, now he's
How do they
eating
do
a little
that?
bit.
Well, then combine both worlds and get him a country fried steak.
I'm just saying now.
Get that
Steak
white
and lobster.
gravy on the steak. Oh, steak and lobster.
Well, dang, isn't he bougie?
Look at that picture they got on it. You seen the picture? You seen Denise's picture? Look at him. Ernie's all macking down on Denise.
Yep. Suck those lips.
You know why? Because she let him have steak and lobster.
Hell yeah.
She probably gave him a freaking a biscuit. He might be happy.
1995, she said. 1995 Chateau Latour.
I see Anne, she posted on there.
It's,
She had bubble gum tonight. She said she felt so close to Howard eating bubble gum, I guess, tonight. Shrimps.
Funny, he's just gonna come break
Shrimps
into
is
the house
the,
now.
bubblegum
is,
shrimp.
He did the hotel.
is the
last
fruit of the
night.
sea. She's saying that because I seen her in her PJs already. That's why.
No.
Anne.
That's funny.
Oh, and a 1985 Chateau Lafayette Rothschild.
Mm.
1980. There's a good one.
Bubba Gumps is good. I love Bubba Gumps.
Oh, she's at the Mall of America.
They
Yeah,
like
they
seafood
closed down
bucket.
Bubble Gumps down here. I don't know why.
That's sad.
We used to have one in at Universal Studios. They have this place called City Walk with all these big restaurants. There's a Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville there.
Oh wow.
The NBA restaurant. And then the world's biggest Hard Rock Cafe is in City Walk in Orlando, Florida. And that Hard Rock is cool. They have a full-size, actual pink Cadillac convertible above the bar, and it rotates.
Oh wow.
We ate there once. Crystal and I.
I featured breaking in my room.
Hey, Ricky, you didn't know the story about that, huh?
What?
I got invited to in Arne's room.
Oh.
Yeah. And she was
And
in
then
her
I busted in his room.
because I was trying to break into it. Oh, it's a true story. They gave me the wrong freaking room key, and it was to her room, and I'm sitting in there trying to slide this car in, chanting on the door, pushing on it.
Oh.
She answers the door. Hey, Howard, come on in. She was so polite, so gracious. I'm like, I was stunned at first. I didn't know nobody was in that room. I mean, it's like a shock to me.
Was it a double room?
Damn.
So they comped me pretty good. I got 2 queen size beds instead of just one king size. Then John Doherty was sleeping on the floor of Rosie's room.
Gave him the floor.
Yeah, he wasn't going to sleep next to me. I'm his friend, but I ain't that good a friend. I mean, he could have slept with Jason, you know, but Jason wasn't having none of that because he's mean.
Well, he could have slept with Jason.
Someone said that.
No,
Crystal
John
said-
could have slept with Jason.
That's what I'm
Kristen
saying,
said-
butt to butt.
John could have
Howard?
slept with Jason, yeah.
Howard, Jackie said that, or Crystal said the lucky person when you got the 2 queens from 1 king was Jackie.
No, Jackie didn't want. I was wanting to sleep in the other bed. She didn't want to.
She done lost her mind.
Damn.
She lost
did.
her mind.
She said she done lost her mind because she was trying to escape the aquatic entities.
Oh.
That girl, she loves her man. That's all I could say. She loves her man.
I hope she smacks the shit out of her man.
All right. She does.
You can hear you.
I don't care.
See, I get told.
I know. I get told to.
I don't care.
See, John and Jason could have slept in the same bed, butt to butt. Instead of spooning each other, there's no interlocking that can happen. So
You fall asleep like that, Howard, but then one person rolls over and it's all over with.
No,
Lord.
yeah.
Just
Maybe.
saying.
Just
Next
give
thing
him
you
a
know,
good
you
old
wake up and it's
razzle-dazzle
plain.
with the Dutch oven.
Next thing you know, you wake up and it's planes, trains, and automobiles. Where's your hand?
Well, what the hell happened last night?
In between those 2 pillows. Those are pillows.
Oh, God.
Steve
yeah, but
Martin.
when you sleep like that, you can actually fart, and it goes into the other person, and it can kind of like
You're
spit
just
it back
blowing
at you.
kisses with your ass at that point.
It's an exchange.
Yeah.
This went
Talking
south
about a war.
so fast.
Oh, look, there's
It
Nick.
started here, and then we came up, and we
Hey,
came,
Nick,
came
what's up,
up,
bro?
and then it went.
Nick must have
Good
smelled
evening,
people.
Nick.
We're
Hey.
talking about fart soccer now, you know.
Nick sensed it. He's got that bat sense. You know, it's like Batman. You know, Spidey
He's-
senses. He comes in. And he's like he's on a petri dish, so he knows what kind of shit that I'll be talking
He just
about.
said,
just
what did he
zoomed in.
walk into?
Nick, it's one of Howard's shows. We don't even know.
Oh Lord, listen to Denise. I sleep with Ernie Pack. I'm immune to the Dutch oven.
That I can see happening. But I can also see Denise owning Ernie with the Dutch oven, giving him a taste of his own medicine. Hey,
Yeah, I can see that happening. I can see. I'll tell you what, women do. It's silent but violent. That is a true statement. I slept with Jackie many a night and something hit me back in the head, and I was like, "What the hell's that?"
Damn.
Crystal gets me back with her snoring.
Oh snap!
Oh my gosh.
Sound like a freight train coming through the bedroom.
Barking
Damn.
spiders.
Barking
Somebody's
spider.
shitting themselves, huh?
Oh no, we went out earlier today and scouted the kids didn't have school today, or my son didn't have school today because it was so foggy this morning. And so yeah, it was foggy. It was like you couldn't see anything.
I tell them to throw a rope out there. You find your way to the freaking bus.
Well, the bus,
2-hour
the
delay.
buses didn't run.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Fort Wayne had a 2-hour delay. Huntington closed today.
Yeah, no, that fog was something else this morning, though.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
And we walked. So we decided to go out and scout out our deer blind.
Mr. Greg, how you doing, Mr. Greg?
So we went out and scouted out where we were setting up for deer and everything for deer hunting. And I sprayed the bottom of everybody's shoe. And Chris was like, "What are you spraying the bottom of my shoe with? That better not be doe urine." And it wasn't. It was just scent cover. But I sprayed the bottom of everybody's shoes. And we started to walk in the field. And I let one rip. And I was like, "Man, did you hear that deer grunt?"
Oh, my God. I can see that happening.
I was like, "That's a big old buck over there."
I do that every time I go to Walmart. If I got a fart real bad, I'll run over to the seafood department.
Oh, my God.
I don't care. And I will rip.
No.
I had an old woman standing there. She was looking at a pack of something. I don't even know what it was. And I let it go. And you could just smell it. And I said, "That fish is bad. I wouldn't buy that."
I got to go shopping with you. Damn.
No, Howard, you have to go to the laundry soap aisle. That is the land of the free.
Oh,
No, that just makes your fart smell 10 times worse than it is.
I need to take y'all Black Friday shopping with me so y'all will get rid of all the competition. Take y'all down the aisle and one on.
And I'll tell you what, Ricky, you're single or you got a wife or girlfriend?
No.
I'm going to tell you what you do, man. Look, you go to Walmart. I can tell you how to find the perfect woman at Walmart.
Oh my
You don't
God.
go.
I'm not going to look at Walmart.
You go, if you like that sporty type, you go by the automotive sports section. If you like that, don't ever go into health and beauty aids because that's some high dollar women. Okay. They're high maintenance, high dollar. Stay away from that. Okay. Usually you can catch a good woman maybe by lingerie, maybe, where they sell little outfits and stuff like that.
That stuff's
That's where I shop, so I mean.
No, you catch them at the racks where they got the big reduce on. They got the stuff there that says like $5.
Ricky, no. Go to Meyer, Ricky. Go to Meyer.
No, I went in there today, bro, to get a turkey. No. Just no. Meyer is scary.
Well, Walmart, you're liable to pick up a meth head in Indiana at Walmart.
Same at Meyer. They're everywhere.
Go to the expensive. Go to the Target. Go over to Target.
Tarjets.
Thursday at 3 a.m. Go to Walmart.
I like
Walmart in Indiana, you'll get a meth head for sure.
That's funny. I
got them hot
Something else
We don't
for
see-
sure.
We got a man that walks through our Walmart. He's got long, dye blonde hair, but the top of it's black.
Oh God!
And he's got a dyed blonde beard, but all this is black.
No.
And then he wears real high wrestling boots
No.
and a leather vest. No shirt,
Shit.
leather vest.
He's cool.
And a
I
cowboy
have to
hat.
hang out with him.
Was it on Halloween?
And he's got face tattoos. And he looks scary as all get out, but the truth is he dresses like that to entertain children. He's a really nice guy.
Oh, wow.
But he
Yeah,
looks like a crackhead.
His hair is the problem. Everything else is fine. This is the hair.
People that know him are scared of him, but everybody else scared to death of him.
I'm trying to figure out how Greg was feeling close to me. I mean, what do you mean was? I like Greg. Greg's a good man. Yeah, but that's how you find a good woman.
With
That's
your
how you find a
fart
good woman.
stories? Oh my gosh.
She got all her
There are
teeth.
people. there are people at Huntington's Walmart that have been on the people of
America's Most
Walmart.com.
Wanted.
No, the people of Walmart.com. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a lot of people from Huntington on there.
Oh, I'm sure.
we
Huntington's
got?
scary. So is Fort Wayne.
Somebody saying shit. Oh, I love the people in Walmart. I go in there, shit. I get on a scooter.
Oh, Lord.
It's the Fat and the Furious for me, baby.
Oh, my God.
You're that guy.
I'll go scoot about that miles with that little cart. Oh, I'm on fire. I'll fill up some stuff. I'll fight a kid for freaking pack of Oreo cookies. I don't care. I mean,
Oh, my God.
if that's the last pack in there, I'm getting it.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I
Come on,
imagine you
Doc.
being like Adam Sandler in Walmart.
Yeah,
You're gonna
probably.
throw the cans on the ground so you can damage them, so you can get them cheaper.
No, actually, I'm just like what's his name, Nick Schwartz, and was the Grown Ups 2 when he was in Target? No, Kmart. It was in Kmart,
Oh,
and he was laying in bed.
puppy. He's a cute puppy.
That's Max. He's rotten.
Mm,
He's the one that was barking.
is it?
Yeah.
You weren't paying enough
Yeah.
attention to him. God, you're terrible.
I hit the table, and he thought somebody was at the door, so now he's going nuts.
Uh
It's like my puppy right here. She's trying to get me to go to bed. Shit.
They all do that.
We have Max and Lucky and Yogi, and Max is the barker of the group.
Oh, there's always the one.
Yeah. Lucky's too old, and he doesn't like to be picked up at all. He's a
He's
puggle.
talking about at his family reunion last week. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Lord.
And then this one's Yogi.
Oh, Yogi. Shit.
He's a mini
Hey,
dachshund.
boo boo.
Yeah.
Where's boo boo?
Yep.
You gotta have a boo boo.
When he was a puppy, he looked like a little bear. He had real thick fur, and he looked like a little bear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But he's
where's
a
your
little,
puppy,
like a
Ricky?
weenie
Where's your
rat.
puppy?
little mini
Right
dachshund.
here. Come here, Fergal.
He's got a real long body. What you doing? What you doing?
Oh, look at that.
She's a Morky. Oh.
What?
And a doggy?
I had to mute that quick. Oh,
I had to yell at Max. He's barking away again.
this Nick says, Howard, why aren't you working at Walmart? I don't. Jackie does.
I worked at the distribution center and the store. When I lived in Georgia, I was at the store, but up here I was at the distribution center.
And it wiped out the distribution center down here. Hurricane Ida.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it wiped them out bad. It was only like that 15% production.
I used to work at Walmart as a loss prevention agent.
Oh, fun.
I've done that kind of job before at JCPenney.
Yeah, I was the guy that walked around in plain clothes and caught shoplifters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is really funny in Florida because I'm a foot taller than anybody that lives in Florida.
Damn.
And the funniest thing was I caught this guy one time who shared a name with a very popular rock star.
Damn.
His name was Freddie Mercury.
That's
Freddie
crazy.
Gosh, oh my gosh.
That is strange.
I work at Walmart on occasion. I go in there and try on the underwears and stuff. Put them back in the packs and stick them on the shelf.
Oh my God. That's right there in the middle of the aisle. No shame.
Right there. I don't care. No shame. Nothing. That's when you go commando.
Rosie understands. I was in the Navy and I was on ships, so there's no shame left in this world for me.
Yeah, and no, there's probably not any. You don't have any problems with small spaces either.
No.
Either you do or you don't from that situation. It
Well,
might
I
be-
was on a carrier, but I did spend 2 weeks on a sub.
Yeah.
Long, hard, and full of semen.
Yep.
And women, see women. I have to see women now.
Can you imagine me in a submarine, Rosie?
No.
I'm
She
six.
told-
I'm
You must
6'3".
have been in the fetal position, Tim.
That's how you had to sleep.
Are you his belly crawling
Pretty much.
through there?
I was just there to work on it for 2 weeks. It was in dock, so we were just working on it.
Where was the doctor?
It was docked in Tokyo at the time.
Oh, I hate you. I want to go to Japan so bad. I've been trying to go to Japan. I just called them and chewed them out today in the medical department. And I was like, I'm ready to get out of here. I want to go somewhere. I haven't gone anywhere in a year. Get my medical crap together. And they're like, okay. And I was like, I'm calling your chief. I'm calling chief. You don't. No,
Ane just pulled a Rain Man on us. Kmart sucks.
Does Kmart. She says she's never buying underwear again. Yeah, I do try
What
on the
about a
women's underwear.
onesie?
I do try on the women's underwear. I do that.
I try on
And
the
then
onesies they
Nick's
have.
asking, do you make sure you put wipes and ointment, cleaning ointment in the under? Why? I'm not going to buy them.
Where my daughters, about time my daughters got in junior high, when them and Chris will be in the store too long, and I got sick and tired of them being in the store. I got sick and tired of being in the store, walking around in circles,
Yeah.
watching them try on clothes nonstop. So I started taking a bra off the rack with the hanger, putting it over my neck, and I just started going, "Oh my God, I'm wearing this out on my date tonight!" And everybody around us start looking, and them girls would go, "We're ready to leave now, Dad."
But that's when you sit in the middle of the store and you say, I need help. And I'll tell you what, you have about 50 women that you don't even know that come out of the woodwork to help you put that bra on.
I'm good. I wasn't trying to put it on. I was just trying to get my girls to leave the store because I was tired of
I
shopping.
would be doing this whenever I'd have a notepad and a pen and be like, now what size do you wear? When's the last time you measured around your chest?
And my oldest daughter, one time we were getting ready to walk into the Target, and she goes, "Dad, you're embarrassing." So we started walking by people. I'll be like, "Hi, I'm embarrassing." She had that hoodie on, pulled it tight. No, she like Kenny on South Park.
Yep.
She Squatchers. Hey, the She Squatchers are live on YouTube. Just saying, the She Squatchers.
She
pretty cool.
watches.
She Squatchers. Yeah. The female She Squatchers, there's like these 3 women that have their own podcast, and they go to pretty much half of the Sasquatch conventions.
Oh, we should have one.
That's good. That's classic.
Oh, I'm used to it. Trust me. I'm used to
I've
it.
investigated with Ricky,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you, he's a fun guy to investigate. He's a hoot.
Oh yeah, I'm goofy myself. Like I'm just like super tired of fighting my sickness. So,
Yeah, you should have heard me and Ricky earlier.
oh
Who was
my
on-
lord.
That's
Oh my lord.
before anybody was. We just talking on chat, just talking.
Yep.
Yes, we make a. Yeah, yeah, that's another one. We might have it in thirds now. I think Ricky takes part of that brain. Some of the stuff he comes up with.
Whoops.
We're all sharing now.
We're sharing it.
Half
we-
a quarter of Wilson.
Yeah, Scott Wilson. Man, we don't have much left. I mean, hell, that ain't good. At least we had a half at one time.
All those guys sharing a brain.
Yeah.
Scott cracks me up. He tells me the reason my hair fell out is because my brain's so big it pushed all the hair out.
Oh my god.
And I like to tell people the truth. I raised 3 teenage daughters. I ripped it out. It's gone because I ripped it out by the handful.
Damn.
It happens.
Yep. Teenage daughters will do that.
Well, it's 10:38. I think we done went over our time.
Just
We
bad
made
luck.
up.
We
Made
know
up the
what's way
time.
over our time.
We made up. No, we actually got things kicked us out.
Where you been at?
Things kicked us out.
I don't think things kicked you out.
It was Crystal. She got bad. She hit the button.
No, but she might.
All right.
How many times can you get rejected from things in one night? Let's see.
Oh, no, several. But I was still broadcasting, man. Shoot, I was out there. All right. I'd like to thank Ricky for coming on tonight. He did look like a little bit of a deer caught in the headlights there for a few things.
Oh, it's just good to see I have people that I can relate to.
We'll wait till tomorrow night.
Like this. That's going to be awesome.
Josh,
thanks for
don't worry
having
about
me.
it.
I had a
Ball is
blast.
beautiful.
Start saying your prayers right now, Ricky.
Throw it out here.
It's a NC-17. It's
Let's see what else. Got the holy water and sage already burnt. No.
yeah, burn some sage and shit.
The
I'll
holy
get away.
water.
Adrian and Nick will be all fired up.
Oh yeah.
Ricky, make sure you do some shopping.
I'm
Walmart before you
wearing
on
the
Petri
underwear I got from Walmart on my head tomorrow for the Petri dish.
Yes, you should.
dish. Oh, they're gonna
So.
be.
It has a special streak.
Do some.
That's what I'm talking about. Does it have the?
Yes.
What?
No, I don't have to wear them on my head. I'll pull my pants down and show you. I mean, I'm not shy.
No, don't let him do
We're
that.
probably lucky if Howard's wearing pants right now.
Instant
Don't do that.
Facebook ban.
Yeah, I'm wearing pants right now. It's cold. Won't see nothing. He's all nice and tucked in. He's all good. So it'd be just a streak.
Yeah.
It ain't the good kind of streak that you see at a football
So
game.
the name of this episode was "Don't try any of this at home, folks.
Yes.
Any of it."
Oh, what's this? Greg's got special boxers?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we need to see
I
that.
had a pair of silk ones once, but I had to stop wearing them.
What kind of special boxers now?
You don't want to wear silk boxers.
Oh, Irene's coming on. Howard PG remember. Nope. Petri dish went back to its old format. It went back to its original host. Everything's original. It's not going to be pretty. So this.
I've been saving my A game.
You better.
I'm gonna see a side of Ricky I'll never see.
Oh my gosh.
Ghost boxes. I've never heard of ghost boxes.
That's who you're gonna call.
I want to see that.
When
That
you
sounds
shit in your drawers. Ghostbusters.
interesting.
Ghost
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 boxers.
boxers.
That makes me think like about 20 different things. I don't know which one it is.
No, that is Nick. Yep. When is it ever pretty? No, it's not pretty. It's
I mean,
not.
we can all dress drag, make it pretty, you know.
Oh yeah.
No, it gets. Yeah. I mean, I've steered off of it when I was trying to go PG, and I mean, it
Even
was.
the cat got excited. You see how far his tail stuck up?
I think
You
that's
don't
what
wanna see this.
when they're ready to pounce.
You don't want to.
You made those on there. You made ghost boxes for him.
I
You got
wanna
to
know
show
what
them.
they
You got to
do.
get. You might have some people might want to buy some of them ghost
Yeah,
boxes.
I might buy some. I want to look. I want to see them.
This is Ghost right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost-
You always
ghost
interrupt me when
boxers.
I'm live.
Aw.
He likes to be a star.
Welcome, Joshua.
His butt's always in the picture.
Mhm.
Yep, that's his face. That's Ghost.
We hope you have good dreams and you're happy, Joshua. Lighthearted dude.
If you need a good laugh, come on tomorrow night. That's the show to
yeah.
watch. This was more of an interview laugh. Tomorrow night is just, I don't know, tear down and burn it down. I try to get I try to get kicked off. I mean, I swear I try to get kicked off. It just doesn't never happen. It doesn't never happen.
Because we love you. We love you.
I know, it's like I'm trying to cross Jerry Springer in the paranormal world, and it's starting to come.
Hey, where are we gonna start having the fights on stage and then have a water break in the middle of the fight? And then, that's what kills me when I watch a Jerry Springer. They start fighting and then they stop to drink water. It's like, What are y'all doing?
Then you're going to sit a chair next to you and bring on a family member that you didn't know was behind the curtain.
Wait, that's the investigations on Saturday night.
Oh my gosh. Water boy? You need a water boy to come with you?
Oh my lord, that's oh. But yeah,
Rosie, who are you gonna have on next week?
I'm going to have these ghosts.
these ghosts. I've been trying to get what's his name? Steven? No, not Steven.
Jesse
on.
I would tell him that you want him on there, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I did. I tried getting in touch with him and had something set up, and he never answers his text. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, so I don't even know. He might even have him on it. He might answer it. Yeah, but-
13th Dimension has Robert Riggy on this week.
Hey, that's a
We
good
had him
person.
next-
I had him on my show a few months back.
He's coming on mine next week. Both
He's got
shows
some
next.
stories, some good ones.
I don't remember who he is. That name sounds familiar, but I can't think of who it is.
He
He's
watched
a
the execution.
paranormal psychologist. He was.
Okay. Yeah.
We're going to talk a lot about Ted Bundy on our show.
Yeah. He was on the show Monday night in the group chat, just saying, "Hey, you have me on there," and I was like, if you were a detective or you were an investigator and you were also a paranormal investigator and you know a lot about psychology, then I'll have you on here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the ladies in the chat was telling him to give it a rest. Oh, she sure was. I ain't kidding. I was like, the show, everybody, we love everybody. Just keep everybody be nice. But yeah, we're gonna have Jesse next week, and then the week after that is the Paranormal Punchers. Do you know who they are?
No, Paranormal Punchers.
Paranormal Punchers. They're like big, huge podcasters in podcast land.
Are they boxers?
No, they're just called the Paranormal Punchers. They just have a podcast that's pretty popular. I know, that's their name. Yeah,
Well,
kind of like on Supernatural. What was those guys' names? Those ghost hunters, ghost
yeah.
breakers.
FYI, I don't know if y'all doing the show or not. On November 25th is Thanksgiving, so the Petri dish won't be on that night, but we'll have Paranormal Swamp Talk that Wednesday.
Okay.
I believe we do an episode the night after.
On Friday night.
On Friday night.
Yeah.
On Black Friday, I ain't gonna be on that show. I'm gonna be shopping.
Rosie said,
Well,
"Fuck it, I'm going
it
shopping."
won't be on until later that night, so everything Black Friday shopping will be gone. That'll be done.
Yeah, I am not gonna be. You ain't gonna see my phone in my hand unless it's flying at somebody because I want to know.
I'm trying to get Patrick McQuarrie on.
Yeah.
He's I talked to him at in Kansas, and he's hard to get. He's a guy, another one that's hard to keep tabs with because he's never on Facebook that much. He's always on YouTube or he's doing something else, so it's hard to keep track of him. But I'm trying to get him to come on and do a show. Him and his team. He did the YouTube thing because I've been since we're on YouTube now. I mean, why not? You know. Look at Ricky. Ricky's on YouTube, man.
Yep, starting out.
Well with it.
Hey, I have like 50 followers. Okay, I'm on YouTube too, and that's pretty big.
Nice.
How many?
50.
You got more than I do. I got one. Me.
I have like 56. 54.
I've got like 104. That's it.
Funny. I'm right behind you, Ricky. I'm right behind
Yep.
you.
I don't know how some people, they just blow up overnight
I
sometimes.
know
too.
a friend of mine that he's good at helping people do that. And he's
Well,
like,
it's-
how to do that.
It's funny because Things Network actually went from 39 followers
700 something.
to 700 and something earlier this week.
Nice.
But for some reason, they were all like Arabic.
Oh, well, there you go. That's the problem.
And then, like, within
Spammers.
24 hours, we were back down to like 47.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's the problem
You
because half of
podcasting to the
spam-
Taliban now?
Yep. You never
Hey,
know.
they have ghosts over there too, okay?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
They
sure
got
they do.
some,
Good.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they got some serious ghosts over there.
In fact, we're planning on doing an episode some point in time coming up with the 13th dimension where we talk to vets about their experiences while they were in.
Yeah. If
So
you need
that's-
anybody, I know somebody. I know several somebodies. Not me. Some others. If y'all need anybody. You probably know enough, but
I know a few,
yeah.
including one of our own teammates, and Ricky knows this person, Michael Creek.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're talking about another one.
Michael's got some pretty damn good stories.
Does he?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to try to get some of our vet buddies on and talk about experiences they had overseas.
That's awesome.
And I'm talking to also another lady from, she's an author, well-known author here. Let me find her. D.S. Elliston, and she's written several books on just folklore in Louisiana, and she's done a lot with especially with the pirate Jean Lafitte. So we're gonna be doing some of that.
Yeah. I want to talk to her.
And I'm almost got locked down. Miss Liz, I'm still have to call her back and get Liz Cavalier on here, her husband from Swamp People.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
we're going to talk about Corn Island, how to pirate ships, ghost pirate ships, and everything. Maybe we'll talk about all that out there.
That would be awesome.
You need to get her on and talk about alligator hunting too.
Hell yes, I want to do that. That's on my bucket list.
Howard, I want to know when you're going to do a show on the Rougarou.
Rougarou. Oh, matter of fact, you could say that the swamp monster, Honey Island Swamp, it could be a Rougarou. It could be anything that tracks. Could it be like the Florida skunk ape? I don't know. Could it be? There's a lot of stories that float around with this thing.
All you gotta do is have Nick on there, and you can have a show about Rougarou.
You just said sell one of my alligator heads to her. She's probably got. You just go in the backyard and kill an alligator when we eat. Why buy that? Why buy a head? We can have the whole body. We eat that something. Make some alligator sauce pecan or something. You know.
Etouffee.
You say alligator sauce?
That's some good stuff now. Yeah, alligator
It
sauce.
doesn't sound good. It sounds like.
Oh, it's alligator. It's like red gravy.
Oh, okay.
And that stuff is like, it doesn't sound good, but it goes down so good. Comes out easy.
He showed me all those Cajun foods when I was down there. I'm
I
eating
care about
boudin
it.
balls
I don't
and
need to know what happens after that.
crawfish pie.
Yeah, crawfish bread. They make a crawfish bread. And they got all kinds of stuff you can, whatever you can think
Eat
about.
all of it. I love it.
Matter of fact, that's some of the things I've got to go. One of the things I won't make, and I attempted it before, and it's hard to make. It's
I think Ricky's falling asleep.
No, I'm not.
Crab-
I'm here.
it's a crab.
He's
Oh, crap.
guys, we're going on 3 hours. We got at that 3 hour mark. We got to go. He's gonna
It's,
fall asleep on us.
Crab meat au gratin.
That sounds really good, actually.
It does. It sounds fancy.
It's a rich dish, and I've tried making it, but I'll make my oyster dressing and all that stuff. I'll make all my sides and all that for Thanksgiving. But yes, Nick. It's going to be. Nick's asking about that. Yes, we're going to have Dana on December 2nd and November 24th.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
So that'll be a good show. But they also that and shrimp and what is it?
Oh boy.
I want to say shrimp and crab meat casserole, or is it shrimp and oyster? No, it's shrimp and crab meat casserole.
Rosie, if you go down Howard's Way, you need to try a French fry po' boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the place to get it.
He said, yeah.
It's got like roast beef and French fries, and then all the drippings from the roast beef on top of fries like a gravy.
Yeah. That's why I called the people at the Navy Operational Support Center today and yelled at them because I'm supposed to be going that way in a couple of months in New Orleans and be stationed there doing an administrative training module for the Navy, but they're taking their sweet time letting me go there. Yeah.
You should be stuck at my house. What's for dinner, Howard?
Bad though, because they'll be back when I go there because it's gonna be January or February, and they should be back from y'all's house.
You gotta love to hate naval training operations.
Yeah. Hurry up!
All right, guys. Let me get off of this. Then let's get off of this thing. I see Ricky. He's about ready to pull up a pillow and say, "Fuck it."
Yeah, I'm getting there. Because I took my sleep meds a while back, and
That's okay.
Well, that was a bad call.
We went way over the time limit anyway, so I mean.
Yeah, we're way over.
No, I had a blast. It didn't even feel like we've been live for 3 hours.
Didn't really. No.
No, this is the second one. The second live we did, and we've been on here for 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Yeah.
The second live, so yeah, we've been on here for a little bit of time.
Like 48 minutes or something like that, I think.
Yeah. So. All right, guys. I appreciate Mr. Ricky coming on, and thank you, Mr. Kohler. And we'll see y'all next week where we'll have Mr. Robert Riggy. Yeah, we'll have him on and and see what he's about. So then, see you next week.
Bye.
Happy Veterans Day tomorrow. Bye.
See you Friday.